Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing well. I just want to give you a quick little tutorial, make sure you know how to get onto Teams and where the files are located and all that stuff. So if you get onto your school laptop, just click on My Apps. You should be familiar with this. If you don't have your laptop for some reason, or you lost your charger or whatever, then on anybody's computer, you can just pull up a web browser and type in this, myapps.psd1.org. You'll have to use your login and password, but you should be able to get to this point. And then a couple things on here you should be familiar with. PowerSchool, which I know you've seen, or yours says PowerSchool, not PowerTeacher. This little icon, Outlook Online, that's how you check your student email. I really, really, really hope you guys are checking it every day, or else when you do check it, it's going to be overwhelming. And then Teams. And I'm using Teams as kind of one of the main ways to communicate with you guys. So I want you to click on to Teams. And then if you go on this little panel on the left, click on Teams again. You might have to double click. But you'll get to the screen where you have probably multiple teams, which are classes. So I want you to make sure that you go to the one, if you're my second hour kid, it would be Try 3, T3, second hour, Algebra 2. If you're third, there's a little 3 in there, or 5 or 6, okay? But make sure you're doing Try 3. When you get into there, so these little teal things, these forms, those are the surveys that I've done each week. So if you are just seeing this for the first time, maybe click on week 3 and fill it out. It's just easy little questions, seeing how you're doing here. But up here, this is where I want you to look next. There's these little tabs up here. Files is where the one I've been using the most. I use this main screen, the post, to put the surveys on there. And then files is where all of the files are. Crazy. Assignments, I think eventually we'll use that. That's I can put in questions and you can answer them and I can grade you. Keep in mind that everything right now is not literally graded, at least for now. I don't know if that's going to change, guys, but for now I just want you to kind of continue learning, okay? Anyways, so click on files. And then in here, click on class materials, and then everything's sorted by week. So if you have not done anything, then you're gonna wanna go back to week 1. In week 1, I have a maze. That's just like a little activity kind of practice worksheet. Feel free to do it. I definitely want you to look through these notes. This is stuff that we went over before the closure, but it's good for you to go back and practice. That's the whole point of this. And then when you open up those notes, so here are all the exponent rules. This should look familiar too. I put in a you try category. So these are practice problems. So you see some examples with some explanations written, and then I want you to try these 3 problems. So get out a piece of paper, your notebook, or whatever, and test them out. And then notice it says answers are in a separate document. Okay, so we'll get back to that. So there's a couple little sections in there, some practice problems. So when you get through that, then go back. How do I close out? Hit close. Go back to week 1. And then there was another document that said Q&A. That stands for questions and answers. So it had all the little questions that were embedded in the notes as well as the answers. So this is how you would check, okay? How you would check your work. If you're questioning how I got my answer, totally email me, send a screenshot of what you did, take a picture, text it on Remind, whatever you need to do, let's talk through it, okay? So that was for week 1. There's that maze activity if you want to do it. Week 2 has a lot of notes, so it's going to take you a day or 2 to just get through the notes. But they have great diagrams, and this might be stuff from last year during 8th grade that you learned but forgot, and it's super needed for where we're going in Algebra 2, okay? So look through that. There's practice problems also, and then the answers for that are obviously in the Q&A document, okay? For week 3, I didn't make any notes because I kind of want you to give you some time to, like, I don't know, for everybody to be on the same page here. But I do have a study guide on there, which is just like a worksheet. You can print it out, or you could just look at the problems and do it on paper. I'll be posting the answers to that study guide probably tomorrow night because I want to give kids a chance to actually like get on here and try it out, okay? Week 3 expectations. I don't have any notes this week, math notes this week, but this is just giving you a guideline of everything that is happening throughout the week. So Khan Academy, I'm not posting any new videos, but if you haven't done Khan Academy, definitely go on there and look. Week 1 and 2 notes, just showed you guys that. Make sure you get those taken care of. Delta Math, I put some practice problems on there. The study guide is posted in week 3. Spiral Notebook, I kind of want to make videos of me talking through notes and post them on there just to help some of my kids that are better when they like hear the notes and hear me talk through it. There's surveys that I post on Teams. A quiz on Friday. I'm going to post a quiz on that assignments tab within Teams. And then office hours. I'm going to do some Zoom office hours on Thursday from 1 to 2. We'll try it out. I'll give you instructions via email probably Wednesday on how to do that. And then I also put in just like a suggested like what you should be doing every day. Obviously you can adjust that to however it fits to you. Okay. But that's kind of Teams. That's going to be the main way that we do things. And then next I want to show you Khan Academy. So if you don't know how to get on a Khan Academy, let's go back to Teams because it's in there. If you don't know how to get on a Khan Academy, get onto Teams and follow this step-by-step document, okay? I literally posted pictures and explained it. This was sent out like 2 weeks ago. So if you still haven't done it, please just do it, okay? The reason why I want you on Khan is because I can pick videos that go along with lessons so that you're able to hear a guy like talk through and work through a problem. Okay, so once you get signed on to Khan, you have to email me. If you haven't done that, you have to email me so I actually add you to it. That's the only way you're gonna see the assignments is after I add you one by one. So once that's all taken care of though, when you sign in, you should see this assignments tab over here. And then you got a lot of things posted. If it has a play button, that means it's a video, okay? So you would just, click on it. You'd watch this dude work through some problems. You can take notes off to the side if you want to. Guess my internet's slow. Uh-oh, playback. Oh, I already played this, that's why. Anyways, I'm just gonna exit out, but I think you guys know how to play a video. Anyways, so there's a video. The stars are little practice problems, so it's literally like 4, maybe 7 questions. You type in your answer and you see if you get it right or wrong, okay? And then you'll have a score over here. Completed means you actually watch the videos. Everything that says start means I haven't even opened it. I haven't even looked, okay? But these were assigned 2 weeks ago. So if you're overwhelmed right now, just take a chunk at a time, okay? So I put April 26th as like the due date. And there's a lot of them, okay? And then you might notice, oh, these are April 27th. That's because it's from last week. That's week 2. I made it kind of a new date so you could see the chunking. So square roots and cube roots were the next topic. If you end up getting like a score that you don't like, you can always hit try again and redo them, okay? And then we also have some rational exponents, and what that means is fractional exponents. And I made those due on the 28th, just so you could see that there's kind of different layers to this. Okay, so that's Khan Academy. Also, we know Delta Math, you guys are experts at it. Yours is going to look different than mine, but I did post assignments that said week 3 closure practice. So a lot of us haven't even started, which is fine. Looks like Chloe got on there and did some. Melissa went on there. Carter did some problems. Mateo got half of his done. That's great. Ooh, I skipped one. Alexa did a little bit. Yeah, so I'd get on and practice those. And we know how Delta works, so should be easy.